So, I get so camera shy. I am by myself in my office area, and actually the only person here to judge me right now is my dog. My dog is absolutely judging me right now for just talking out loud because she doesn't understand that I'm over here just talking to my camera. So maybe mommy's going crazy. Surprise, bitch, mom's been crazy all along. Um, I was just thinking of kind of recording right now some of my thoughts, and I'm not 100% sure if I'll even post this online or if this is kind of for my own internal diary situation, but I have been interested in starting a YouTube channel for a while lately. And I felt like there was just so many things that were kind of preventing me from actually starting it. One felt like time constraints, and like I don't know how to edit, and I don't know what content people want to see. And I think a lot of it, honestly, if I was 100% honest with myself, is I have just felt like I lacked confidence. And this is something that, I've definitely been on a journey, you know, throughout life, but definitely in 2021. And I feel like I've spent a lot of time staying quiet, um, because deep down I just didn't think that I had anything valuable to say. And um, I don't think that's true anymore. And what I say and what I think might not be valuable to everyone, but I'm sure that there's somebody out there who agrees with me. And for that one or two people, like that is going to be the reason that I'm posting some of the things that I find interesting, or just some of my thoughts, just because. So I'm really not sure, if I was to start this YouTube channel, what direction I'm going in. Um, I'm sure people just say lifestyle just to cover a little bit of everything, because I love a little bit of everything. I love reading, and I love skincare, and I love shopping. I love TV shows and movies. I'm a huge foodie. I also just sometimes have a lot of really deep and introspective thoughts, just about honestly my emotions and trying to better understand my emotions. This also kind of feels like a nice outlet to process some of my thoughts out loud. I do go to therapy, and she's wonderful. And that has been an excellent avenue to kind of get an unbiased opinion, and just to be able to speak freely. But I've learned a lot throughout that process, and I think that those are lessons that honestly just aren't just valuable to me, but they could be valuable to so many other people as well. Um, Starting with, I guess, the one lesson that I would like to implement by doing something like this, which is not being afraid to take up space. Um, Not being afraid to speak my truth and live authentically and just be myself, without fear that people won't accept me, or fear that I'm not cool enough, or I'm not funny enough, or smart enough. I am I'm honestly tired of just thinking from that perspective of not being good enough. And I want to practice taking up space. And so I will. And it's just this year I had actually been interviewing for other positions just out of curiosity's sake. And it was interesting because in one of the interviews, I went back to my therapist and I was like, it's so interesting. I said things I normally wouldn't say in an interview, and it turned into really thoughtful discussions around work-life balance and burnout. And I just didn't expect them to listen to what I had to say. And she reminded me, like, she put it into perspective, and she's like, people like what I am saying. Who would have thunk? And I didn't realize that, like, I had been carrying with me this really limiting mindset that I shouldn't speak because nobody is gonna like what I have to say, or nobody is gonna care what I have to say. And that's limiting in so many factors. It limits you professionally, and it limits you socially, and it limits you within your relationships, and it limits you within yourself. Because if nobody else wants to hear what you have to say, why would you? Why should you? And eliminating a core belief like that has really been kind of like life-shaking for me as I practice speaking my truth, and I practice just, not sitting there and ruminating and overthinking what I'm going to say, but just enjoying the present moment with people and just being authentic. It has been an experience that I feel like is only building my confidence every day. And so the combination of that with potentially starting a YouTube channel and just posting random shit about a little bit of everything is something that I'm super interested in. And kind of as I talked about earlier, this like video diary aspect, I'm really looking forward to seeing how I change over time. I know that I want to be somebody better, and I know that I already am somebody better than I was last year because I've learned a lot in that time. But I could learn a lot more from now to next year as well. And I don't have any kind of recorded proof that I'm in a better mind space this year than I was last year, other than kind of my own internal memories. And so I really want to have something a little more tangible that I could look back and just see me, truly, authentically, freely me. So if you are also interested in kind of following along in my journey of self-discovery, self-love, and self-confidence, definitely feel free to subscribe and like my videos and give me recommendations for some items that you think that you might be interested in. Though I will say for the beginning, I'm just a free bird throwing spaghetti at a wall and seeing what I like. So welcome to this journey with me. Thanks. Bye.